Well, it's a familiar sight. I mean, nobody in the history of YouTube has got more of these than myself. And wouldn't you know it? Yesterday I was all excited, I finally got Supreme Lord Commander cleared, it appeared, and went right ahead and quickly scheduled a live show, Jeff C. and Friends, for this Friday. And within hours of making that announcement and setting that up, I get another pink slip, which now means I can't host live shows on Supreme Lord Commander for at least 3 months. And it just happens over and over again. Now, there's people that are assigned to my channel, and it is clear, it should be abundantly clear to everyone out there, that YouTube does not want somebody like me having live privileges. So you can look around YouTube, you can look around in the TWOOF movement, you could look around at a lot of things, and you can see a lot of people doing a lot of live shows and never ever getting censored. And then you can see me. And I think that the truth of the matter is that when you're really close, when you're over the target, that's when the heat is going to come down. Now, I don't know if there's anybody else out there that discusses YouTube the way that I do as a social conditioning platform, so that might be one of the major reasons. But this happens all the time. Now, the last 2 or 3 times that I went live, the last 2 times for sure, I went live. Okay, so I went live, and I was, or actually, yeah, maybe even 3 or 4 times. Let's just say the last 3 times I went live, I was shut down while I was doing the show. Yes, I was shut down while the show was going on. This happens quite frequently with my channel. Now, do you see it happening with other people? Right? So people are assigned to take down my work. And what I want to say to those people is I sincerely hope that you suffer. I hope that you pay for what you're doing. I really do. I hope karma comes, and I hope it fucks you right up the ass. Because I would never do this type of stuff to other people. And I would never accept a job where my job was to go and destroy other people's opinions. Because that's ultimately what it is. It's just my opinion on what's going on. But obviously my opinion is such an incredible threat that it has to be censored at every turn. It is out of this world how much censorship I have received over my career. And yes, I thought about it before, and maybe now might be the time. Maybe I will put together a video showing as much of the censorship as I can to really illustrate how awful this platform is and how just selective their censorship is. They do not want people revealing what they're up to. That's ultimately what it is, folks. So if I come out and I'm showing you what they're doing to kids, which, when you think about it, you think of the scale of things, you think about, people putting out flat earth videos or Nephilim videos or CERN opening portals to Uranus and slightly altering children's breakfast cereals videos, you got all that stuff. Then you got somebody like me coming and showing you what they're doing to humanity. It's pretty clear where the censorship is going to go. It's pretty clear. So yeah, I do hope that those people suffer. I do hope that you suffer. If you're somebody that is assigned to take down my work over and over again, I hope you suffer. I hope you pay. And I hope when it comes knocking on your door, you know that it's a result of what you've been doing with your life, because there's no excuse for this type of shit. Everyone should have the right to voice their opinion on the internet. Absolutely. It's freedom of speech. And you may not like my opinion, you may not like my channel. If you don't like my channel, just unsubscribe. There's no reason for you to be here. There's no reason whatsoever. The work that I do, I couldn't feel more strongly about it. The work that I do has nothing to do with me, other than me having the passion and the knowledge and the experience to be able to offer my sort of perspective on what's going on. It has nothing to do with me. I am not putting up videos of me playing with my kittens. I'm not putting up videos of me making, cupcakes, during the Vlogmas or whatever. It's nothing to do with that. What I'm trying to say to folks is what they're doing to humanity and how they're manipulating people. So this is not about me. My videos are here to help humanity, to help people that are out there that are struggling. I have daily occurrences doing this work where people come to me and tell me how much they appreciate the work that they've done, or how what I've shown them has changed their life and that they have realized. And that means everything to me. That's why I do it. Now, they don't want me, like the last thing in the world they would want, the last thing that YouTube would want is somebody like me having success, reaching millions of people, and actually making money at the same time. That would just be the apocalypse, right? For them, they'd be just like, we have to nuke this. This is just intolerable. So, yes, it is frustrating. Yes, it does hurt. Yes, it pisses me off. But I'm still here, and I'm still going to keep going. And I'm so utterly sorry. I really am. I can't, it's not my fault. So, it's not my fault. I am sorry for the people that support me. I am sorry for the people that would come on a show like Jeff C. and Friends and that were looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to it. I was looking forward to doing a Q&A with NWA. I was going to do Jeff C. Live, Jeff C. and Friends for like 4 weeks in a row to make up for the last few months that I've been off and censored and all that. And now it appears I won't be able to do that. And I'm really sorry. I wish this wasn't the case, but it is not my fault. Ultimately, it's not my fault. And you have to understand that. There are bad fucking people that do bad jobs. And one of the worst jobs that you could possibly do is shilling. That is one of the worst things that you could possibly do with your life. If you are a shill, you should reevaluate your life. You should think really hard about what you're doing, because you're a very bad person to go around doing this type of shit. And I mean, I am just here trying to help humanity. I don't expect ever to be even remotely successful or have huge amounts of views. That was crushed many, many years ago, because I know that what I say is too dangerous and it's too revealing, and therefore, that makes me a target, and therefore, you're not going to have that ability. But this is the way it is. Nobody has had the level that I've had. Nobody. It sucks. But it also reaffirms how important my work is. That is something I hope everybody takes out of this. I hope everybody realizes that, well, YouTube really has it out for Jeff C, and they're really fucking his shit over, and they're deleting all his channels, and they're deleting thousands of his videos, all his live shows, all his live streams. They're taking away his live streaming. They're prohibiting him from monetizing or making any money or having super chats or anything like that, and they've been doing this for as long as I've been watching him. And this happens all the time. And most of the censorship I don't even show you. Like, they put my videos on 18 and over all the time. Recently, of course, my Patreon account was hit, and they put it on 18 and over, so nobody can even find my Patreon if you went to search for it, because you wouldn't even turn up in the searches. They're trying to crush us. They're trying to crush people like myself, and prohibit us from ever having any sort of impact. And therefore, it is up to you as supporters of my work to try to get this message out, try to share as much of my work as possible. And also, hopefully, if you're somebody that is producing or, is posting, is blogging, is vlogging, is doing whatever, that you see the work that I'm doing, you see the importance of it, and you understand, perhaps you help, pick up the baton and take it to the next runner, or whatever you want to say, right? Like, just pass the torch along, sort of thing. Because ultimately, it is what it is. We're in the age of unbelievable censorship. I mean, it is out of this world. Freedom of speech is dead. It is dead. It's been dead for quite some time. And that's a terrible thing for humanity. That is a terrible thing. I wouldn't have said freedom of speech is dead in 2012, 2013. I'd say it now without even hesitation, because there's a number of things I cannot even think of putting in a title of a video. There's a number of videos or topics that I wouldn't even dream of posting a video on one of my channels today, whereas in the past I wouldn't even think twice about it. So freedom of speech is dead, and they are moving us all. They're all hurting us, or they're trying to hurt us. You know, people like myself and the people that follow my channels, we're not with the herd. We've left the herd, and we're trying to find our own way, and they're trying to get us back with the herd. They're saying, stick with the herd, stick with the blue, red, the left, right, stick with them, stick with Mark Dice. Yeah, we put these people here. We put Mark Schuldice, we put Paula Josephine Twatson, we put you know, Roman Shalenial, we put all these characters here. These are for you. These are characters that you should follow. Jordan Peterson, you should follow these people, and forget about, you know, the people like Jeff C. Just forget about them. Don't follow them, and we'll make sure that you forget. We'll crush all his work. We'll delete all his videos. We'll destroy all his live streaming, everything. It's just gonna go on like this. It's just what it is. I am really sorry, though. I was really, really, really looking forward to hosting the show this Friday. I mean, I was stoked. I was pumped. I was like thinking, you know, about some of the people that would be on and some of the discussions, and I was like, what would we be talking about? Where would we be? You know, it'd be really, really fun. And those shows are so awesome. Like, it's so awesome to just do a show. You know, I gotta say this. I mean, showing up and doing Jeff C. and Friends, I never have an idea. There's no itinerary. There's no like, oh, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. Never like that. It's just a bunch of people that get together, and we just start talking about whatever is on people's minds. And it's such a refreshing, awesome sort of discussion. That's why the discussions go on till like 3 in the morning, because they're so riveting, and they're so you know, engaging. And it is an absolute shame that I won't be able to host this. But it is what it is, and people need to know this. People need to know how awful the censorship has been against myself and others on YouTube, and how this is an attack on freedom of speech, how this is an attack on our rights as human beings. It's an attack on everything we do. I mean, if I try to stand up against gun control, they'll shut me down. You know how important it is to have the right to bear arms? Do you have any idea how utterly fucking crucial that is for the future of humanity, for free citizens to have the right to bear arms? It's almost as important as the right for free citizens to have freedom of speech, which I have said and illustrated over and over again is dead. It's a very, very bad era that YouTube, Susan Wojcicki and co., and the people that run our social media platforms, who are 110% in cahoots, are the New World Order. And they have gotten together many, many times, and I'm sure people like myself have been used in boardroom discussions, and these are the types of people. These are the types of people that we cannot permit. These are the types of people that we have to limit. We have to shut them down. We have to, you know, we can't make it too obvious, but we'll just hit them over and over again. We'll just make sure that they can't make any money. We'll make sure that they can't live stream. And, you know, anytime they put up something that we don't want them, or that is too revealing, we'll just take them down. We'll just suspend the channel. And they do this over and 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 over again. And you could just imagine if you were to say to the popular YouTubers, or the thousands or tens of thousands or maybe even hundreds of thousands of YouTubers that make their living off of YouTube, you could come to them and say, could you imagine you're putting up your videos, right, your tech videos, or you're putting up your movie reviews, or you're putting up your makeup tutorials? Could you just imagine the person, the vlogger that is doing that? Could you just imagine that every time you put up a video, you had a real threat of it being taken down? that you would lose your posting privileges, that you wouldn't be able to monetize anything, and that you would never be able to develop any sort of real momentum or a real audience, because every time your channel started to get momentum, they would just fucking terminate it. So imagine that for the rest of YouTube. Imagine cock-sucking, shit-stained shills from hell like Philip DeFranco having to deal on a daily basis with the type of censorship that I have to face. I wish it upon them. Not upon the average YouTuber, but I wish it upon these people that are bad people, like Philip DeFranco, that put out terrible disinfo and proliferate the agendas of the New World Order, whether it's deliberately or unwittingly. It doesn't really matter. But the reality is yeah, I'm the most censored channel in YouTube history. If I've got one claim to fame that nobody can touch, that's it. And no, I'd rather not have that claim to fame. I'd rather just be, you know, hey, it's great, I can put up all these videos. I don't understand. It's amazing. You see these shows. They're live all the time. They're live every day. They're live all the time, and they're featuring all kinds of total fucking disinfo and shills and all that, and nothing ever shuts them down. Nothing ever stops them. And look at me. I can't even go live. I go live and halfway or 10 minutes into the show, it's shut down. I mean, how is that possible? Well, when you're over the target, I would have to say that this reinforces the importance of my work and how revealing it really is. Anyways, God bless all of you who support my work. And may God strike down those. May the wrath of God strike down those who are responsible for this abhorrent censorship. I sincerely mean that. I pray for it. So if you're one of these people that is trying to fuck my shit up, I hope you pay for what you're doing. I really do. Thank you all so much for all your support and understanding. We will get through this either way. And I hope that doesn't discourage you. I hope that maybe does even more encourage you to come and support me. I lost a shit ton of support. A lot of us did because of Sargoy of Mossad and his shenanigans. So we lost a lot of support. So if there ever was a time to support my work financially, it is now. My Patreon link is in the description. And it would really help if you can come and contribute. Only if you can. It's only if you've got the ability to. But with that being said, I bid you all a wonderful day, a great week, and yeah, I've got lots more incredible work coming, so stay tuned. Have a good one.